Alright, welcome back to another video. So today we're going to be doing the best characters to get 2k points with. There's been some slight changes to that list of characters. Don't get me wrong, there's still almost every character can be really good in pubs, but it's just it gets a headache because there are some characters who are a little more better because they have more AoE, and the AoE they have gives them a ton of points, or the solo skills they have pretty much nets them in a whole bunch of points too. Like it depends, like it doesn't always depend on the player. The character can just be a huge factor in winning more matches and getting a lot of points, and not to mention your team, like even if you're a good player by yourself, it doesn't matter at the end of the day because you're just gonna get jumped if your team can't help you out to at least be a distraction. But yeah, so anyways, that's gonna be today's video. I hope you guys enjoy it, but without further ado, let's get into it. So first up, it's Wagon. Yeah, no surprise if you haven't fought a Wagon in pubs like day one when he was released. Let me tell you something, he is incredibly broken. I think he was sort of nerfed, but at the same time not really. The only thing I was really nerfed, I think, was hat throw no longer be able to combo stand, which kind of sucks because it was a really tricky combo stand to hit. It was like, I would say it wasn't that hard, but it was satisfying to hit, and I don't think your average player can actually hit the hat throw. I understand why they patched it. It was probably not meant to be. Anyways, throughout the video, I just pretty much just play and target different people. I don't really focus on anybody. I just throw my hat out, let that get some points, and I'll just go focus on somebody else, because since I can't combo stand it, I just throw her out, hopefully hit somebody, and then I go and focus somebody else. Sometimes you want to see if people are grouped up, because if they are grouped up, you can use your fool and then knock multiple people once, and it gave me like 3 chunks of bar, maybe. I'm not sure, I really can't remember. It's really dumb how good this character is for points, and he doesn't really have much AoE to him. He's just mostly a solo focused character, and that's a scary thing, bro. Like, so mostly what you want to do is not really focus on anybody. Like if you want to probably like a one shot, you want to do that, just go for it. But I wouldn't say focus on everybody. Like it's really hard to say how to play this guy, because it's mostly dependent on the player. If you're good at M1s, you should be fine, but if you're not really good at M1s and you're trying to sub in your skills, good luck with that, because I feel like in pubs it's just way too hectic to not be good at M1s or blocking as well. Because if you don't know what everything in the game does, it kind of sucks, because you might not know that you're not supposed to block this move, you're supposed to block this move. It's just mostly game knowledge if you want to play this character, but at the same time, you're not really. You can just spam out stuff and hopefully get some good damage in. Hat throw also hits multiple people, so you also want to be on the lookout for that. If you see like 2 people, one person doing a combo on somebody else, throw your hat out and just let it hit 2 people. If we see 3 people grouped up, throw your hat out and it's gonna hit all 3. Really good points, right, like that. And yeah, that's pretty much everything. Other than your awakening, you're fine. Your awakening is dummy, because it does full stun, and it does like a huge animation that does a ton of damage. And you always want to be spamming out your hat. Like the moment that goes off cooldown, if you're close to something, just throw her out, because it generates so much points and low cooldown, and it guard breaks. So you want to be throwing out so much. It's like Chica's hat throw, but a little more better because it actually guard breaks somebody. That's the reason why Wagon's there. Other than that, I don't really have any other tips on how to play the character in pubs. Just play how you normally do, and you should be fine. If you want to look back on this video, I will say just try not to focus on one sole person, and just try to switch between people. Because sometimes you might end up getting like 3v3 or 3v1, and you might be getting a 2v1, or just you might getting jumped, and you just want to run away. You don't want to stay. That's all I can give you. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. Let's go on to the next character. Next up we have Zoro, old classic. Just spam everything out. He's not much of a, you just spam your 3 and 4, and if you see people group up, make sure to hit warrior 4, because that 4 generates a ton of bar, like probably like almost 2 bars, I think, for like 2 people or like 3 people. And always make sure to hit your 1. Your 1 gives you so much bar for your awakening. So if you catch like 2 people close to each other, try to hit both of them, because that's going to give you a ton of bar. But other than that, I don't really have any tips on Zoro. You can just spam everything out. Like most Zoro players I run into, they just spam stuff out and they don't really do much else. All they do is spam stuff out. They might do a combo once in a while, but as far as I can tell, they just don't really do combos. They just spam everything out, and yeah, it gives them a ton of points. That's all I really gotta say. Same thing for the Awakening. Just spam everything out. If you die early, it's fine. It's really fine if you die early in Awakening, because then you can just like awaken again. And Awakening Zoro has his cooldowns really high, so the best way to like to negate that is just to die early, because by the time you respawn in, you do like one skill, you're probably gonna have your Awakening again. So it's fine. You don't worry about staying alive as Zoro in Awakening. It's like, I guess it's like, it's really crucial you just die early. Just be like, don't just like bum rush everybody. Don't even worry about blocking. Like if you use all your skills, just don't worry about blocking. Like don't even worry about it. Just use all your skills, make sure everything's on cooldown, and if you're like gonna die soon, just die. Doesn't matter. It's really good. But yeah, let's go on to the next character. All right, next we have is Yuji. Yeah, surprising Yuji's back on this list. Before he was kind of because his like combo got removed. Like you couldn't you couldn't combo him with your Majin kick, and I think that's all that's pretty much messed up the character. I'm not sure what, I really can't recall what the nerfs were. What the nerfs were for Yuji. I think it was just you wouldn't be able to combo him with Majin kick, but after they changed it so you can combo him with that, I think he just became a little more better. For Yuji, I would say you don't really want to go into like groups of people, other than like if you're like out of your combos, like say you do your basic Yuji combo and you just have your black flash up. If you see like a group of people, just try to hit all of them with your black flash. That's all you really want to do. But other than that, you would just want to separate people. You want to separate people with brother, or you just want to like 1v1 somebody. Other than that, I really can't say much. It's just mostly Yuji players being Yuji players are annoying. And once you awaken, I'll say don't try to like stay as distant as possible, because I would say try not to use your domain expansion to like on your last like three bars left. You don't want to use your domain expansion early. You want to stay in this awakening as long as possible, generate as much points with your cleave and dismantle and fire arrow. If you end up losing your life, like when you get damaged enough, you end up losing a chunk of your bar, pop domain expansion, because if you die again, it's not even gonna matter. You won't be, if you use your skills, your dismantle and cleave, you pretty much can't use them for like the domain expansion. So say you're in your last chunk of bar and you don't have cleave and dismantle up, it sucks. That's how usually players need to play in your awakening, because you don't want to die when you use your domain expansion, because Yuji does not, how do I say this? Yuji does not benefit from dying early. Awakening does not, you do not benefit from that. Like some characters will benefit from that, like Zoro, who wants to die early, but if Yuji dies early, he's gonna get like all his bars gonna get taken away. So it's really bad. So main things you want to do, stay away from people. If you get knocked to your last half bar, just pop domain expansion and just cleave and dismantle everybody, and then reset from that. You want to separate people, just catch people off guard with your brother, and once you run out of that, you pretty much want to just see a group of people and they're grouped up, just black flash them, and then you get like a lot of bar back right there. You get a lot of bar back. So just see a group of people. So that's all you really need to do with Yuji. And as you saw right there, I'm see if I can cut this certain clip out, because I got my awakening back so damn fast just from like doing a simple combo and black flashing a lot of people. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. Let's go to the next character. All right, next up we have Grimmjow. Grimmjow, like I don't know why, like I feel like Grimmjow gotten better with these nerfs. I feel like he just gotten a little more better. So pretty much Grimmjow is just your basic character like Yuji. You just want to get combos in. Don't keep in mind, if you do your 2 and you hit somebody, you can just go to somebody else, and it's really good for like moving around the map quickly. If you don't want to fight somebody, just use your 2 and then just switch to a different person who you want to attack. So that's what I usually do. And don't forget that your 4, you can also do that when you're doing your 4 in the air. So if you want to switch to somebody else, just aim at them, and the character should like attack them instead of the person you're comboing. It's really good, man. It's really good. This Grimjaw is such a fast-paced character. It's amazing. And as for Awakening, you want to pop off your nuke really fast. Like, what's it called? Your Grand Zero? I think that's what it's called. You want to pop that off so fast, because if not, it's just a waste. It doesn't matter if you die early. I mean, it does matter. Like, it does matter, because if you're just losing out you're just losing points at that point. Like right here, I messed up. I should have just popped my Grand Zero the moment I spawned in. Like, there was a group of people, I should have popped it and hit everybody, and then I should have used my other skills. After that, you just want to run around the whole entire map. You don't really want to get into M1s or anybody when you're in Awakening. It's just mostly for most characters. You just want to see people who group up, and then you just want to use your skills. And for your Panther combo, just use it overall. It doesn't really matter. It's hyper armor. You don't really care about it. You can combo stay with it, but I just want to keep my eyes close on the map, see if people like group up together, like 4 or 5 people are grouped up together. I'm gonna hit them with my Panther King Claw, or I'm gonna hit them with my Grand Zero. That's what you want to do. And if you want to just do some combos, use your 4 as a starter. If not, just try to M1, but I would recommend just using your 4 as a starter, because it is a combo starter. And I got jumped right here, bro. It was a waste though, because I was about to die. I was about to run out my Awakening. It was a waste. But either way, that jojo was targeting the heck out of me during this whole entire match. He was just salty, man. I'm not gonna lie. So I target him back. Unfortunately, he was using his grab. But that's all I really gotta say. Grimjaw is really amazing right now. I'm not sure why he's so amazing, bro. I don't know what happened. And like, I feel like the nerfs just hurt him the most. But he feels a lot more better to play. I think it's just his 2 being more like versatile when it comes to hitting different people. I don't know. He's just a little more better. Even though his Sierra's trash, his Panther combo's trash, I feel like his kick just lets him move around the whole entire map better. Let's move on to the next character, bro. Let's move on to the next character. All right, next one is what's her name again? I forgot her name. I'm gonna go with the animation from. I'm gonna just call her. I think it's Chica. Yeah, I think it's Chica. Chica's an OG, bro. Chica's an OG. She was like, back in the day, I always use her for points, but I stopped using her for some reason. I'm not sure why. Probably just because I want to play different characters. I probably just wanted to play different characters, but she was the OG of points, especially with her like letting you like run around the one time map easily. And if you see somebody just spawn in, you can just hit them and just start a free combo. But she's a goat, man. Like, I have not put her on this list in a while, but I forgot how fun and how good she is when it comes to using her Awakening and her base. The one downside is her Awakening takes forever. Like, it takes really forever, bro. Like, I'm not sure why it takes forever. It just does. I wish you could just like speed it up, because it kind of sucks that it just takes forever. But other than that, what you want to do with Chica is just her basic combo, her base combo and base. You just want to do the normal combo for that. You just combo stand with your volleyball, then use body slam. And then you want to go into like your 4 or your 1, depending on the person. I usually go into my 4 if I know I'm going to get grabbed, or if they're just going to hyper armor. But usually I just go into my 1 if I know they're not and it should kill him. But after that, after you awaken, you just want to spam your 1, which is your love detective that throws a little hat out. You want to just spam that non-stop. At this point, just put an auto clicker on and just let that spam out. Here's like a little trick. If you're on your like last bit of bar, I would recommend not spamming out. You wait till you lose your bar, and then you throw out your hat, and it's going to generate some bar back for you, even though you lost your Awakening. It's a really good trick. Like, I had one time where I gained like almost half a bar back just from love detective hitting everybody on the map. It was amazing, and it works really well in small maps because everybody's just finding each other and they're not really paying attention. And if that hits a ton of people, it just gives you a lot of bar back. I would recommend trying to save your love detective till your like bar runs out. But other than that, just spam the rest of your moves or try to do combos or hit a group of people. That's really all I can give you. I hope you guys enjoyed the video so far. If you have any other characters that are really good for points, feel free to drop them below. But if they're on the list, don't really say anything, or just say, oh yeah, you can just like agree with me or not, or disagree with me. At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. It's just characters who are just characters in pubs. If you can't be good with a character, I really can't tell you much, man. Like, if you can't hit over 1k points with these characters on the list, like, it's a skill issue at that point. It really is. Let's get into the next character. All right, next up we have is Alucard. Surprise, surprise! The character that's the most hated character in the game is on the list, which is crazy. Not really, because he's mentally stupid and just implodes, man. Especially if you're in a small map, it's unfair. So let me break it down for you. So in base, or you do your combos, you always do Alucard in rank, like it's just that. Or if you want to be like a little risky and just like try to like see a group of people and hit them with bullet hell, I would say don't really do that if you don't really need to, unless you're getting 2v1'd. I would say try to do it, but at the same time I would just recommend just trying to stick to like normal 1v1s, do your normal combos, and after that just switch to a different person if you want. If the person keeps following you, just use police girl, and you should be fine. Just try not to stick to one person too much, because if you do, usually people who are on low health, they just really run away and don't let you M1 them. Like they don't want to die, so just switch to a different person who's like full health or close to full health. And then yeah, that's what I usually do. I just do the normal combo, and if they don't die, I just switch to a different person. I don't really focus on them anymore, because there's not really a point to focusing anymore, because they won't give you much bar back, if you understand what I mean. So after that, it's their awakenings. The awakenings for Alucard, it got gutted. It used to be really easier to get his second awakening. That's what you want to do in the pub, and yes, that's what you really want to do in pubs. You want to get your second awakening early, as fast as possible, because once you hit that, you get to the one skill that just does so much damage. What's it called? River of Crimson. I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. You want to just spam that move. If you see a charge, spam that junk out. Like spam that out and just stay in it. Like eventually people will be dumb enough to walk into it and just let them get stunned by it, and then it's a crazy, bro. I have like 2 clips of me just spamming it out and people are just walking straight into it. It's really dumb how much points that can generate if 2 or 3 people are standing on it, or if you're getting targeted. It's really amazing, because you just throw it out, and yeah. His impel, you can just do his impel raw if they're close to you, because it goes through blocks, his giant sledge guard breaks, and his card magic throw combo stands. So everything in this kit's pretty well. His card throw or magic bullet, it also hits multiple people, so just throw that out if you want to random people. But the main thing you want to keep focused is his charge, bro. His charge, if you see one, throw it out. If you see another one, throw it out. You want to just throw out his charge as much as possible, because that just generates so much points for you. Like I have this clip I have just shows how stupid charge is. And if you're close to dying, just try to hit your 1 and 2 off, because they give you so much health back. Like it's unreal how dumb it is, man. I hope you got. I'm gonna make sure to post a clip, because there's like 4 people I was going after, and they're all just like, they're like not doing anything. They're just letting themselves get damaged. It was so funny, man. But yeah, that's everybody on the list. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's just a small little video on the different characters you can use to get a ton of points. At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. If you disagree with the list, just tell me, and I'll just comment down below on why you're wrong, or just have an argument about it, I guess. But as far as I can see, these characters are really good. There are also some honorable mentions of Gohan, Sasuke, Busaga Goku. Like there's different characters you can also use who are really good, but these are the top characters I've been having fun playing with, and they're just easy to use. They're not really difficult. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please consider dropping a like, comment, subscribe. As always, I catch you guys later. Hope you guys have a good one, and peace.